what, just asking Kyle sort of the same thing. It seems like, you're great at the off schedule, and like Selleck was saying a couple of games ago on the 61-yarder, that coverage just dropped and he just kept running because he had confidence you were going to see him. Is that the way you want to play? I mean, would you like to have sort of more control at the line of scrimmage to figure out the matchup that you would like and go more in that way, if you understand the question?
Well, that is what we do, most of the time. The off-schedule stuff, it's called off-schedule because you can't really plan for that stuff. It's stuff that just happens, and it's kind of a happening if you see it or not. And so, I think we have plenty of control at the line of scrimmage. We're changing plays versus different coverages and stuff, and I think we got a good thing.
When it comes to scramble drills.
Sorry, say it again.
Sorry, when it comes to scramble drills, then in your past, like with the Patriots right here, it has to, I'd assume, happen a little bit organically. How do you work on that with your receivers, your tight ends, and what you want to do or looking for when it is off schedule?
Yeah, we talk through it plenty in meetings. Even when it's just on the sideline in practice, I'll talk to them about, working towards me or what they see and how we could maximize the potential of the play. But it's just it's kind of something that just happens. That's why when I first got here, it was tougher. But as you can see, week after week, we keep getting better at those types of plays and converting more of them.
Your touchdown pass to Trent Taylor, you credited your baseball background in allowing you to make that throw. What exactly did you mean by that? Was it like a turn and two as a shortstop, or?
Basically, yeah.
Did you have history as an infielder? I know you were a pitcher in high school.
Mm-hmm. I was a pitcher, played a little shortstop, a little center, so bounced around. But I always threw sidearm. I threw submarine a little bit. So it was just, those different arm angles. Baseball, you use every type of arm angle, and I think it. I've been doing those throws since like high school, so it kind of just came second nature to me.
Did you have good hands as an infielder?
Yeah, of course.
And so, as a pitcher, you go sidearm and over the top?
Yeah, and submarine sometimes.
Trent said he wasn't expecting that ball. He said he was kind of surprised to come in. What was it that you saw that, okay, I'm going to put it here because I know Trent can get it?
Well, he made that was an off schedule. He made a heck of a move. Just the savviness for him to have as a rookie is, I haven't seen many guys with it. He did kind of like a circle in the end zone, and it got him open. The defender froze his feet, and he made a tremendous catch. I didn't really see it, but I saw it on film, and that was a great catch.
It sounds like the Rams are going to rest a lot of key guys. Is it any way that a bummer for you guys, just because you won't be able to kind of measure yourself against the division champions?
Not really. You try to every week say that you're facing a faceless opponent, and no matter who it is, you want to have the same mindset, no matter what type of game it is, first game of the season, last game of the season. So I think, we've done that pretty well the last couple of weeks, just coming in, preparing every day, practicing hard, going through the little critiques of certain plays, and I think if we keep doing that, we'll be good on Sunday.
So just to clarify on the Taylor, him coming back towards the middle, that was just him working to get open?
Yeah, the play went off schedule. They did a three-man rush, and then the nickelback came out of coverage, and Trent he's good at finding the soft areas of the defense.
Jimmy, you've obviously spent a lot of time with Rich Scangarello since you've been here. How has that relationship developed, and how helpful has he been for you to get you up to speed quickly?
Rich doesn't give enough credit, in my opinion. There's a lot of moving pieces, but Rich has been with me since I first got here. Literally the first day I walked in here, we were going over stuff after I did all the interviews and whatnot. So I think a big part of our relationship was that bye week, though. A lot of one-on-one time. We only had a couple of receivers here, so we got to know each other pretty well. And he's a smart coach, and he makes it a lot easier for me to go through my reads when he explains things how I understand them.
The rise of this team obviously has been a really big story in the Bay Area. You've catalyzed that. I know you've mentioned in the past keeping your head down and not listening to outside noise, but at this point, is it difficult when, the stories become as big as it is? Is it harder for you to maintain that focus and block out the outside noise?
Not really. All 4 years of my career, there's been big story after big story in just the NFL, and I think you just kind of get used to it. I don't know, you kind of don't listen to the noise. I hear about it from people, but it's cool to hear about. But, we have a job on Sunday to do, and if you get caught up in all the noise, you'll be distracted and have no chance.
How does this area compare to New England, Boston area in terms of,
The weather's way nicer. Go ahead, sorry.
Just the intensity of, numbers of media, things like that.
It's different. but I don't know. I don't want to compare you guys to them. I feel bad, you know. But no, I don't know. It's all good. You guys are phenomenal. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that one, man. That's tough. Sorry, you're putting me on the spot here.
Wait till you lose a game and play back.
Yeah, for real.
A lot of rookies have been contributing recently, one in particular, George Kittle. What does he bring to the offense?
A lot of excitement. George is a high energy guy. I'm sure you guys know that from just talking to him in the locker room. But it's fun to play with him. You know, he gets the other guys going around him. That tight end group is a unique group just in their personalities, a little bit of everything. So it's it's a pleasure playing with a guy like that.
What does he do well as a tight end?
He's got good hands. You know, it's tough to find a big guy like that with good hands and has quickness like he does. And George just he makes the most of his opportunities. I mean, when he gets called upon, he usually answers it. And so, for a rookie, that's pretty important.
Now with the 49ers for your fifth start as your first, you feel you're comfortable and able to incorporate everything that you need to in this playbook that Kyle?
Well, from what I hear, there's still stuff that I haven't even heard yet. Words, phrases, whatever it may be in the offense. So every week, we come in. Yesterday I came in and you hear terms for the first time that I'm like, what's that formation? And they have to explain it to me. And that's what's different than the 3 years prior to this, was in New England you'd come in and you'd pretty much know what was going on. But it's becoming more and more routine, I guess, getting the new information and kind of a process of breaking it all down now.
When you're in the flow of a game, can you get a feel for when a play caller is in a rhythm, has an idea, knows what to call, maybe a few plays, into his work? He's confident calling it, you're confident relaying it, and there's this kind of collective belief that it's going to work?
Yeah, I think that comes from the week prior to it, honestly. All week last week, we had a good rhythm of just Kyle calling it. There was really no hiccups in the huddle or anything, and it was a smooth transition day in and day out, and I think it carried over onto Sunday. That's what makes these games a lot easier, is when you have a good week of practice leading up to it.
How would you describe him as a play caller?
Awesome. Makes my job a lot easier.
Couple more?
Do you know what you're going to be doing like a week from now?
What I'm going to do? No. Got to clean out my apartment pretty soon, so that'll probably be on the list at some point. But I don't know. We'll worry about the Rams, get through this first, and we'll go from there.
Not to put a bad thought in your head, but probably the last game bad game you had was in college. What do you remember of it, and how did you come back from it?
I remember. It snowed a ton. There was like 6 inches of snow on the ground. That was one of the toughest games of my career, honestly, football career. Just, I don't know. College is way different than this. The game planning, there really isn't much in college compared to the NFL. So, it was a good learning experience. You learn things about yourself and how you bounce back from adversity. And I've had plenty of it in my career, and I'm sure it'll happen at some point. But, we're just trying to keep this good thing going.
Who was it against, do you remember?
Townsend.
Carlos, I'd predicted the 49ers to be in the Super Bowl next year. Agree or disagree on that?
That's Carlos's opinion.
Just to ride the weather and
Yeah.
Is that your
second one?
Is your second one?
Yeah, I had won my rookie year. It was weird. You don't get those in Illinois.
Did you get the gifts for your offensive linemen?
I did. They just arrived actually before I came in.
They don't have them yet?
They're getting them today.
So you can't tell us yet?
No, come on. Why are you trying to ruin this surprise? No, they just arrived actually right before I came in, so those guys will be happy to get them.